Manson was born in November 1934, Cincinnati, Ohio. He didn't know who his father was. On the birth certificate, his name is No Name Maddox.
His mother was an 18-year-old prostitute. She eventually took the last name of a boyfriend and gave No Name Maddox the moniker that's now infamous.
She lived with a succession of men. She ran around a lot, drank kind of heavily, was not a dutiful mother under any stretch of the imagination. She'd drop them off at a neighbor's home for a couple hours, then she'd disappear for a couple days or a couple weeks.
At age 12, Manson ran away from home and headlong into a life of crime.
The first crime we're aware he committed, he burglarized a grocery store at the age of 12, committed armed robbery at the age of 13.
You got a juvenile, you lock him up in juvenile hall, he don't know anything. He's got no parents. He's got nobody telling him the truth. Everybody's lying to him. So the only thing he can do is run away. So that's all I did. I ran away. And every time I ran away, they just got me and put me in a harder place to get away.
When he was released from Terminal Island, March of 1967, he was 32 years of age. 17 out of those 32 years, over half of his life, had been spent in jails, reformatories, and prisons. That's where he lived. That was his home.
I mean, he learned the system. It was almost a negative system that he learned. While the rest of us were going to high school and graduating, getting jobs, his role models were convicts.
By 1967, Manson was ready for some fresh air. Upon release, he traded his prison blues for beads and sandals and went straight to San Francisco's Haight-Ashbury district, the beating heart of the hippie movement. There, during the Summer of Love, the ex-con was reborn as a hippie.
This was like a paradise to him. You know, he had his guitar, and he was playing music and his own compositions, and the kids just kind of gravitated around him. They looked up to him. He's very bright, you know, very bright. He speaks very well. And he said things that appealed to them, things that resonated with them. He spoke about the war in Vietnam.